What's up, YouTube? People who are caught twisting the truth on the internet. Social media is a place where we can show off the best of our lives to random strangers. However, of the zillions of posts made on social media, many of them are fake. So, if someone's life appears awesome on social media, chances are it's too good to be true. Here are just 20 cases of people twisting their butts off on social media and people calling them out. Out hiking in the backyard. The first lesson for posting lies on social media is to remove friends who will call you out. Apparently, this young lady forgot about lesson 101 lying on social media. She claimed to be out hiking when she was just a few yards away from home. Unfortunately for her, her sister was there to record where all of this happened, the backyard. Maybe she could have climbed a bit higher up the backyard hill and snapped a quick photo there. Somebody is frickin' lying. Social media has become a large retail platform where users can sell second-hand goods to those in their area. Some people like to tell white lies, which will help sell their product more quickly at a higher price. However, if you're going to lie, you should at least check your surroundings beforehand. Case in point, this guy. He posted a picture of a couch he wanted to sell and claims that no pets had been around. However, the picture he displayed on social media proves the complete opposite because you can clearly see a cat chilling in the background. Maybe the cat wandered out of nowhere, which is an incredibly unlikely scenario. The impossible flight to Zanzibar. People take their frustration out on companies all the time on social media. Most blow tiny things out of proportion, while others make fake claims. This is sort of a story of the latter. The thing is that companies are just as quick to dish it out as you are. In this picture, the poster apparently claimed that they were taking a certain flight to Zanzibar. The company hopped on Twitter and set the record straight. The airline does not provide flights to Zanzibar, and you should be more careful when choosing airlines. The op might have mistaken the airline for another, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. None of your business. The first rule of talk shows is that you're only allowed to talk about things the guest is comfortable with. For example, Bill Burr is comfortable talking about anything under the sun. One case that received attention from the media was Megan Fox's appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Megan Fox appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live and willingly spoke about her pregnancy with Jimmy. Huffington Post, for whatever reason, went the extra mile and defended Megan by saying her pregnancy was off limits. Jimmy responded by letting everyone know that Megan consented to the interview. He further told HuffPost to mind their own business while using a few choice words. Who's Dave? The thing about social media is that anyone can call you out at any time. It becomes infinitely worse when the person who's calling you out is a dear friend. Your friends may not know every intimate detail about you, but they can pretty much follow the crumb trail to your obvious lie and cry for attention. In this pic, we have a young lady claiming to be in a relationship with a mystery man. After pressing her for information, she released the name and picture of her alleged fiancé, Dave. A reverse image search reveals that Dave is a model who probably didn't know what was going on. Feeling better after the apple tennis. Sometimes we make plans with friends that we have no intentions of following through with. You can always claim that you're feeling under the weather, and just like that, you're off the hook, no questions asked. That is, until you leave a post on social media proving that you're not really sick. This person is seriously putting themselves under the spotlight. If she had stayed off social media, or maybe made a post saying she wasn't feeling well, she might have gotten away with her little white lie. Maybe it was the apple tennis doing the talking. Setting a new world record. Here's something not many people may have known. The world record for a 5K is around 12 minutes. We had to confirm this after Cal called out Rob for claiming to nonchalantly shatter the record by over 120 seconds. That's the great thing about the internet. Everything you need to know can be found online, including Rob's blatant lie. Rob could have played it off by telling Cal he was in talks with Guinness World Records, but instead, he decided to ghost him. By exposing another person's lie, they'll either come hostile or leave you unread. I didn't read the book. Look, we're going to be honest here. We didn't read The Great Gatsby in high school. Perhaps those that have read it can enlighten us on the best men's grooming products and techniques. That's what the book is about, right? But here's the thing. We're more than happy to admit that we haven't read the book, unlike the original poster here who claims that reading The Great Gatsby doesn't make you special since, in his words, everyone in high school has read it. For his sake, we're just going to assume that he didn't go to high school. That should help build his credibility a bit. Liar, liar. Here, we have another picture made by someone attempting to sell used goods on social media. The glasses for sale have apparently never been worn and are brand new in the box. Maybe he can make a quick buck or two by posting them on a tag goes by selling page. There are several things wrong with this picture. First, brand new in box, when the glasses are clearly out of the box. Never worn, even though his profile picture clearly shows these glasses on his face. Not his shape, well, we'll give him that one. Also, you're wearing them in your profile pic is just terrible English, but that's beside the point. Caught in the act. So, this apparently happened, and we can only guess what took place after this exchange of messages. Apparently, some person was messaging Lucy, presumably his boyfriend, asking what she was doing that night. Lucy says she was tired just chillaxing at home when in fact, according to the correspondence, she was at the club since the original poster was standing right behind her. Here's something you could tell your boyfriend or girlfriend before heading out with the boys or girls. The truth. Seriously, they might have had a good time if they had gone out together, or if it was just ladies' night, then maybe he would have backed off. Fivestep accident. Facebook and Instagram have a multi-step process for uploading images onto their social media platforms, so claiming that you accidentally posted an image of yourself, especially one showing looking fresh and nice in the morning, is a 1 in a million chance. What's worse is when you accidentally upload an image of yourself and, instead of deleting it, you upload it anyway with a caption claiming how it was all an accident. Apparently, this young lady made this grave mistake. Someone was quick to call her out, and we send our props to the woman for leaving her image up longer than a sane person would. It's a lot easier to delete a post than it is to post one. Teletubby liquefied chicken. The worst thing about fast food is the artificial ingredients, flavorings, and preservatives that go into the product to make it as delicious as possible. But did you know that those finger-licking chicken nugs you can't get enough of are actually made of liquefied chicken pushed through a sieve and later shaped into nuggets and patties? No, we didn't either, and uploading a picture of the tubby custard machine isn't exactly a great way to prove your point. If you watched morning TV before school in the late 1990s, you can certainly tell that this post is full of lies. Called out by the real winner. Not even mature university students are exempt from lying on social media for the likes. The uploader of this image says he turned his head to see whether he was in a lead. In other words, he stopped mid-race to check on the other swimmers. After all of this, he still managed to win. This is when the real winner entered the chat. The guy in lane 2, whichever that one is about 20 yards ahead of the original poster. Lying on social media will result in other people calling out your nonsense. He ain't saying nothing. There are plenty of ways to get in shape. First, you can stay away from unhealthy foods to increase your intake of fruits and vegetables. Next, you can get up and walk 30 to 60 minutes every morning. Or you can do high-intensive training in preparation for a triathlon, which is supposedly the only way Richard Froning would suggest to stay in shape. Except that it isn't. Richard Froning is a professional athlete who has amassed numerous medals for his achievements in CrossFit. He should also win an award for putting Outside magazine in its place for their lies. Good on you, Mr. Froning. A pile of misinformation. Except the people there aren't archaeologists. The skulls were added, and the photo was submitted to a national competition that showcases how astounding digital enhancement can be. To the original poster's credit, the skulls look very realistic and would probably trick a couple of people if the context wasn't provided. If you stumbled across this picture on a random site, you'd probably want to share it right away. This picture shows two unearthed massive, seemingly human skulls after a torrential downpour in Mexico. The archaeologists' jaws must have been down to the floor after discovering the find of a lifetime. Just found this picture on Google. Do you know how difficult it can be to capture the image of a lightning bolt? Even many modern phones can't snap a picture quickly enough to show every detail of lightning, but Susan is no simple photographer. After getting her claws sharpened, she was fortunate enough to take a snapshot of an incredible scene over her mountain. You can see in the comments that many people are quick to believe what they see, but Carter takes a different approach. After reverse image searching the picture on Google, he found out that the image was actually taken by Stacy Fortson, who is not Susan. A real-time traveler. Sometimes we don't realize just how simple life was in the past. Images of history can depict how different life was compared to how it is now, but there are some similarities. For instance, this picture of the original poster's girlfriend's mother, supposedly taken in the 1970s, shows her wearing a Fitbit. Who knew that fitness bands and smartwatches existed 50 years in the past? Sydney Opera House in Paris. There's nothing more romantic than writing you and your lover's name on a padlock, locking it on a bridge's fence, and throwing away the key. This gesture symbolizes the eternal love you and your partner share with each other. The gesture has been dubbed love locking, and many people aspire to travel to Paris, France, to perform the ritual. But if you can't do it in Paris, the next best thing is to do it on some random bridge and claim that you visited France. If you plan on doing this, make sure to keep popular landmarks out of the snapshot so others won't be quick to point out that your love lock is actually located 15,000 kilometers away from the city of love. This post was taken and exposed on Reddit for 1.5 million people to see. If you or someone you know made a claim on social media that was debunked, you'd more than likely find it on the hot page of the subreddit. Shredding at Keystone in 2012. Colorado is a popular skiing and snowboarding destination. People from all over the world come to Colorado to enjoy the beautiful snow-capped mountains and shred from morning to night. This picture shows an incredibly fortunate person who traveled to Keystone and snapped a pretty awesome pic of his first attempt at egg flip. As you already know, this is an obvious fib, but at least the poster admitted that he didn't stick this landing. Another signature quality of social media liars is their one-word responses to simple questions, even though they left a pretty lengthy story to complement the Google-derived picture. It's hilarious what lies people get caught out on. Anyways, that come to the end of this video. If you like this video and want to see more, please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching. What's up, YouTube? Have a nice day.